Alright, what's up everyone? It's Nile. How's everyone doing? We're back with another video of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. So, the last spot we left off, we just got informed that Adrian's mansion is under attack by demons, and his servant would like for us to come help him. And we definitely will, but first we need to clear out the square marketplace. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get back into it. Alright, so we got some tieflings over here. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like one of them's under the boulder. Scrawny tiefling. Watch it, watch it. What are you goons doing? You'll bloody crush me. A young tiefling lies trapped in a collapsed section of a tunnel. Another two tieflings scramble around, trying in vain to free him from the rubble. Antsy tiefling, quit whining. Hey, alarm, someone's coming. Maybe he will help us? Wise up. Would you before you get us killed? Let's make a run for it while we still can. Scrawny tiefling. No, come on, don't leave me. I'll die here. Winduog, like a crushed louse. Winduog wrinkles her nose. Let us leave this place, master. This pathetic creature's not even worth spitting on. Hey guys, I see you're in a bit of a jam. Get a load of this, and no escort neither. Woljif, you little shit. How are you not dead yet? And who's that with you? They're friends of mine. Great guys. Woljif turns to you and out of the corner of his mouth says, listen, do me a solid. Help them drag his sorry carcass free. They'll repay you. Cross my heart. Alright, I mean, not a bad idea. Succeed, yes. You easily clear the rubble and free the trapped tiefling. You performed a good action, gain 86 experience. Phew, I'm alive, in all in one piece, give or take. Thank you. I'll remember your kindness for the rest of my life. The free tiefling turns to his companions. And you two clowns, I don't want to hear a word out of you. Get into the tunnel now. One trip just to the Grey Garrison and back. Don't be a coward. It's not going to collapse. Go or else we'll come all this way for nothing. That ended well, didn't it? Whilst, or wished? Not now. Talk later. The tiefling eyes you and elbows his chatty companion in the ribs, causing him to double over in pain. Sounds very suspicious to me. Come clean. Who are you? Alright, don't hurt us. People call us the tieflings. We kind of skirt around the edges of the law. That's how we make our living. Some say tyrant banned books that show stuff he don't like, or fancy Keonian wine he don't drink. Is it wrong if we step in to fill the gap in the market? If there's a demand for it, someone's got to sell it. Energetic tiefling. Don't go thinking we're gangsters or anything. Our only concern is making the lives of citizens easier for a little coin. People in the city can't even breathe without breaking some stupid regulation or restriction. Take this tunnel that collapsed on top of our friend, for instance. It leads straight to the Grey Garrison. Thanks to it, any soldier whose throat's feeling a little dry or who needing some nighttime reading material, we can all get things for him that his heartless superiors refuse to. We're providing a public service. We got a lot of experience for that. I helped you. Now you can help me and Commander Turabay to save Canaries. The militia needs people with various skills, even ones as unusual as yours. Antsy tiefling. You what? Are you blind or something? The tiefling points at his horn and his tail. You know what people call us? Aurilu's Pawns. Who's that? Oh. Hardly any name arouses so much rage among crusaders as the name Aurilu Vorlish, a Sakarian witch who initiated the opening of the world wound and then made it expand. Okay. And that's one of the nicer nicknames. Crusaders and tieflings don't mix. We'll be torched on sight. Whoa, Tirabade. You hear about Tirabade from the Eagle's Watch? Lads, we have to help her. She's the only big shots in this town that actually treats us with any decency. Why should we risk our necks for the Crusaders? Because Erebeth risked her neck for ours. She saved me from the creep Bull Run, yanked me straight out of his torture chamber. Only a worthless Turag would refuse to help her out after that. Nah, I'm not listening to this anymore. The tiefling makes a show of covering his ears. You do what you want. I'm headed for the River Kingdoms. Go on then. I'm going with the Crusaders, and I'm going around up the others to help. The tiefling smirks. We've made some good money in this city. It'd be a shame to surrender our meal ticket to the demons. But enough yammering. So long. Cool. Alright, let's see if there's anything else in the area.
Cover me, all right? Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Oh, these guys, they need to be hit with, I'm pretty sure they need to be hit with magic. Go ahead and do that. I don't think you can go inside. But you can get down this way.
This is my kind of work.
Got a sling staff. Alright, what do we have here? Crusaders are on standby for something. Alright, let's go ahead and put some armor on. I didn't put any buffs on them. I'm slacking. Oh wait, that's right. He doesn't need that. Target after the battle, you can dismiss area spell effect. I will. Alright. She can put that on. Let me get that. Okay. Let's go, folks.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Rush this fool. Alright, Camilla. Put that battle spirit on. Wendigo, she needs to kill the cleric. Woljif can stab. Nice. Just love it when stuff comes together, huh? Like, Beanie, no. Beanie. That's my boar. Beanie be taking hits. Alright. I'm gonna heal her up. Look at her. My bloody little boar. Okay. Heal me up too. This game has gotten together nicely from the beta. It's really cool to see it at its finals. Well, it's not at its final. They'll definitely probably be like a definite edition or something. There always is for games like these. Replayability is at a top. What we got here? We got an evoker. So one duog. Let's see. I kind of want to try to put him to sleep, but I don't think that's going to work. I do not think that's going to work at all. I can make myself big. Where are you at? Oh, she got him.
No match for me.
Alright. So. What we got? Oh, what was that? Oh, crud. You guys see that mace? What is this? Club with nails. Does this piercing damage? 7. That's 14 and 24. That's 2. Oh, wait. That's weaker. It's weaker, but it's, yeah. Dang. I'm not entirely sure. We can try it out, though. We'll try it out.
All this waiting bores me.
The mongrels. The young mongrels stand before you, their gaze roaming, the demon blood drying on their lumpen faces. Bloodthirst has made them lose their minds. I remember suffering from the craving too, but I'm smarter than them, tougher too. I was able to keep myself in check. She turns to you. Give them a show of strength and they'll follow you. Why not? Intimidate. Hey, you tainted freaks. Did you forget what I did to Holsala? I'll do the same to you if you don't fall in line. March into the shield maze and don't come out until you hear me arrive. Even you lumps will be useful in the fight for the Grey Garrison. The mongrel with the growth instead of an eye hisses at you, then bows his head in submission. The rest follow suit. Alright. Like I said, let's see what actions my character... Where's my alignment at? Right here. Chaotic neutral. Yeah, I'm very wish-washy. Depends. I'm not entirely sure with Mythic Path. I keep saying Mythic Path I'm gonna choose, but I keep saying that, but like it's the coolest thing to think about how this character will actually turn out to be. That's a lot of bodies. Okay, I don't think there's anything over here whatsoever. Yeah, there's nothing. Wait. Ah, that's not true. Go back, go back. Oh no, this is blocked off. Never mind. Don't see. Oh wait, it's on this side. Yeah, it's over here.
You follow.
Surrender or else.
Alright, so how are we gonna approach this one? Let's go and use Bane. See if she can slumber. Alright, no. We can't do anything because they're literally going to fall.
I'll rip you apart.
Too late for apologies.
Maybe we can just spam this.
Why am I so weak?
Alright, let's try this. Alright, that's not working. She ain't doing it. I think I hit myself. Why is Camilla all the way back there? Oh, she's right. Okay. That wasn't too bad, I guess. I knew something dumb was gonna happen. Okay, they got like swords. We gotta go around because I don't want to fall. Oh yeah, we gotta go into the house. Okay, window og. She steps on it. We should definitely rest up. All right. Amber, come on. What are you doing?
I'm losing my temper.
Oh my god, guys.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
There we go. Sheesh. Couldn't even get around to that. I don't think any of them are saying anything right now. Alright. Let's go. Oh my god, Camilla. Get out of the way. Stop, dude. Jesus.
Battles await.
Alright, let's get some light in here. I
No
don't.
reason to pause.
I hate the voice of the spirits.
I really don't like how.
Sean,
Excuse me. How this is turning out right now.
My
This
tail
looks
is
very suspect.
yes.
Ask nicely. Watch and learn.
Let's see Wolchef go first.
None shall escape.
Oh, oh yeah. Whoa. Okay, dude. Get this guy. He hit me. That's unfortunate.
Tactical retreat. No.
Ah.
It's all your fault.
Ah. Crud. I gotta heal him up.
I'm all right.
He still went down. Oh, wow.
I will help where I
Open your
can.
heart to me.
Ask nicely.
Good person. I like. Yes.
Let's see.
Battles await.
All right.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
I'll cut you wide open.
Bruh. She was all in the way.
Tactical retreat.
Oh my god. Amber was all in the way, dude. That's not even funny. She literally stood in the doorway. Alright, we got Erupt Force. This scimitar lands a hit on an enemy target, must pass 42 saving or become stunned. And now she's red. What is this? A letter in small handwriting?
Now what is that?
Signet of House Verspatilio. What? The owner of this token can choose any skill and rub this token to get a 5 plus circumstance bonus to the chosen skill checks for 1 hour. The owner must have this token equipped for the duration of the effect or it will dispel. What is this? It's an unusable item. Oh, God, I almost stepped on that trap. Everybody probably would have died. That's a cool item. I've actually never seen that item.
Am I not?
Yes, you are. Piece of a holy symbol.
Head on.
All right, here we are. Okay, so this is Raymond. This one right here. My beloved brother, I admire your zeal, of course, but would you not agree this is hardly the time to be standing guard over a hole that no one will ever emerge from? Perhaps you're concerned that someone will decide to go for a nighttime stroll and will accidentally fall into it. Such foresight is laudable. But do you really need so many soldiers for such a task? Can't your warriors be put to better use, for instance, fighting demons or clearing rubble while the people trapped beneath it might still be alive? The face of this gold-curled Asimar is beautiful even by the standards of his kind, in whose veins runs the blood of angels. His melodious voice sounds cheerful, but bitter reproach simmers in his gaze. Holrun, don't you dare call me brother heretic. The signs of recent hard fighting are obvious in this stern old man. His armor is dented and covered in blood, and his unnatural pallor suggests something more dangerous than wounds inflicted by claws and fangs. Nevertheless, his gaze is stony and his voice, accustomed to barking orders, is harsh and clipped. How dare you accuse me of doing nothing to protect this city, especially now when followers of your temple were caught committing treason? To my mind, you are no different than the demon worshippers, these miscreants, those beasts that are digging under the city walls. Raymond. Everyone knows, my dearest prelate, that in your zealous pursuit of order in the city, you have long since forgotten how to tell a friend from foe, and good from evil. That's what happened with my adepts, whose act of treason was a genuine attempt to save the city. And yet again I am forced to repeat myself. While we are wasting time on pointless quarrels, people are dying under the rubble in our city. People whom we could have saved if you had only set your soldiers to the task and had not kept them here, surrounding a useless and utterly harmless hole in the ground. Harmless? Well, if it's on your say-so, then that must mean there's someone down there. Your associates, no doubt. And they're just waiting for us to abandon our post before they slink out and try again to. The omen noticed your approach. And you. I remember you. You appeared in my city the day the demons attacked and Torindolif died. What are you doing here? Answer at once, or I'll have you strung up by your ankles before you know it. Don't think that the demons have wounded me. I still have enough strength to take on 100 of your sort. And what is this hideous creature? One peers at Winduog with suspicion. The hunter shoots him in icy glare. We call ourselves the Nethers. Our forebears bore the brought of the demon's first strike. In thanks for their sacrifice, you sent them into the catacombs. But now that the demons are mauling you in the streets, you need allies, even hideous ones like us. Winduog pointedly spits on the floor. Mongrels, descendant crusaders? A feral specimen, no doubt. You obviously know human speech surprisingly well, in fact. All right, let's be off with you. The prelate looks at you. If she causes any trouble, I shall hold you responsible. Come to think of it, you still haven't told me who you are. You already asked me such a question. I find it passing strange that you don't already know who I am. I'm Holron Shapak, prelate of Canibris, inquisitor by the grace of Amadea, defender of the city by the grace of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey against threats from within and without. And as we can see, you've done a sterling job protecting the city. The gold-curled Asimar flashes a flirty smile. I am Raymond of Idman, prior of the Temple of Desna, which alas currently lies in ruins. Wise Horon here believes it is vital to guard this hole in the ground from which he is certain demons will emerge at any moment. I've been trying to convince him that the city has far more urgent matters to deal with. For instance, rescuing those currently dying under the rubble. You know what? There may, in fact, be one matter that is more important than guarding this hole. Excuse me. I put it off and put it off, and look where it led us. I should have had hung you from the gates back when you dared to defend your gang of delinquent demon collaborators. If the Sarkorians had hanged Arula Vorlish while they had the chance, there never would have been a war. I won't repeat their mistake. I won't hesitate any longer. Soldiers seize the scum. Prelate, see reason. These are frightening times for threatening to hang someone without trial. That is unworthy of a servant of Amadea. The old man fixed his eyes on Sela. Least you forget, girl. We may serve the same goddess, but you are not an inquisitor. Don't question the way I choose to serve Amadea, and I won't question yours. Huh. Oh, snap. So if okay, I didn't heal myself. I didn't heal myself, and like I would literally just pick this. But let's see, what are you pressing accusing? Well, no, he said it. I'm gonna say nothing. You're a fool, Holrun. You're a zealot and a murderer, but you're a fool first and foremost. I told you that the wardstone was weakened. You wouldn't listen. I warned you that the city was going to be attacked. You shooed me away. The truth is that my young adepts were trying to save the wardstone, and you stopped them. Of course, those truly responsible for this tragedy are the demons, but you have done nothing to prevent it, and now you would still rather kill an innocent person and perish yourself than admit that you were wrong, as always. With a wave of his wand, the Asimir vanishes. Beast, heretic, traitor, he slipped away again. The prelate stomps his foot in outrage and then turns his eyes on you. What about you? Whose side are you on? If you want me to believe that you're an occultist, go and recapture that traitor for me. Or perhaps you want to defend him. In that case, my soldiers don't need to be told twice. Raymond really warned you about the attack? Those crazed Zanessians were always bursting into my study with their incoherent prophecies that came to them in their dreams. I won't lie, sometimes what they said did come to pass, but can we really rely on the woolly dreams of heretics over the cold hard facts of intelligent reports? Plenty of demons could have easily fooled them and whispered a treasonous plan in their dreams, and those lunatics would have been only too happy to listen. This time, Mr. Curls for Brains came to me and declared that the demons were about to attack the city and that the Warstone's power was diminished by some kind of contamination or taint. Amadea, forgive me for even repeating the words. After uttering such blasphemy, he should have been locked up along with his followers and interrogated. But instead, I simply increased the surveillance on them. And what next? My people caught them red-headed trying to attack the Wardstone with unknown magic. Not 3 days later, the demons attacked the city. There's an obvious connection between these events. Whether deliberately or under demonic influence, the Denesians played right into the hands of Discari's hordes. They almost left the city completely defenseless. Raymond covered for his people the whole time and helped them escape my guards. After that, what else can he be but a traitor and a heretic? Yeah, there's nothing we can do with this guy right now. We're gonna go. Go on then if you have to. It would be good if you could return with the head of that scum. Amber peers intently at Hole Run. I remember you. When Father and I arrived in the city, you met us. What is this gibberish? As if I have nothing better to do than arrange meetings with vagrants. But it's true. You and the other knights tied us to the stakes and started lighting the bonfire. Father died, and then one of your knights changed his mind and pulled me from the flames. Then he died too. Don't you remember? If you were burned, then it was with good reason. You say some traitor helped you escape from the fire. That is a crime itself, which means that you have been evading justice all these years. If it weren't for the invasion, I would review your case and see that your sentence was finally fulfilled. You're lucky that we have more important matters to deal with right now. He didn't look the way he does now, all wrinkly and gray. He was young with big mustache. Amber smiles broadly and draws a large bushy mustache in the air with her finger. He probably forgot all about me. It was a long time ago. But I do want to say one thing. I'm not cross with him. This knight is a true hero. He just really, really wanted to protect his city. Only he got mixed up about who was good and who was evil. Alright, let's go, Amber. Alright. So this is pretty much donezo. Well, that's not true. That's not true at all. Okay.
All this waiting.
So let's rest. We actually have 2 more things to do. We gotta go find that guy that just disappeared. And I remember one area that we did not go through. Oh my god, she's doing it again. Why? Alright.
Though uplanders value money so much that you can even buy their respect with enough coins. And if someone takes away your money, you lose all that respect.
Respect? You can buy yourself love with enough coin. But not for a hideous beast like you. There's no price high enough for that.
Alright, I'm gonna have to restart. So, whenever I get this fixed, we'll be back, guys. Aha, there he is.
All this waiting.
Raym. The gold curl smart greets you with a graceful bow. So, you found me. I have nowhere else to run. I am at your mercy. Kill me if you wish, but ask you hear me out first. Okay. Let's see. Why haven't you left this place for somewhere safer? Because people might need help, and they will come to the temple in search of a priest. I want to hide away in a hole to save my own neck, while Cuny Reese is full of people suffering in the wake of demons. Okay. Did you really know about the demon attack before it happened? I did. We have a secret ally in the enemy ranks. No one knows who this brave soul is, but she has been feeding us information about the demon's plans. These dispatches have come to us by the most reliable channel bestowed upon us by the great dreamer herself. They have come to us in dreams. Prelate Holrun brushed them off meaningless reveries. And, well, I admit that it isn't always easy to distinguish our allies' messages from ordinary dreams, but even ordinary dreams are gifts from Desna and are always worthy of attention. The prelate, all the Crusader leaders, for that matter, should have put less store in reason and more in intuition, inspiration, and spontaneity. The longer this coward blathers on, the more I want to give into inspiration and spontaneously knock his teeth out. What's more, not long before the attack on the city, a blind elf who calls himself the storyteller arrived in Canabries. The wanderer wasn't merely a collector of legends, but a scholar of the unknown. According to him, the war stones in our city, the first and most important in the chain of war stones, weakened since long ago, was teetering on the brink of corruption. It seems that the Red Morning Massacre and other demon attacks, even the ones we fended off, did not leave us unscathed. Unfortunately, the prelate did not wish to listen to the storyteller either. We were lucky he wasn't burned at the stake as a heretic. We had such vital information on our hands, information could have saved the city, but no one cared to listen all the way to the catastrophic end. Alright. Tell me about the strange rituals that were going to be performed on the reward stone. Raymond looked slightly abashed. When my attempts to open Holrun's eyes ended in failure, a few of my young adepts resolved to take the matters into their own hands. They did not consult me before doing so, but I have never demanded iron discipline from my priests. Army commanders may have subordinates, but I have pupils and fellow worshippers. I can only inspire them. I cannot command them, and it seems they were inspired all on their own. To Holrun, this became perform a suspect ritual after hearing even more suspect voices in their dreams. The children wanted to save their city, but the Inquisitor detained them and almost killed them. I had to intervene. I used my authority and my power as a cleric to give them a chance to flee. If they hadn't gotten away, they were destined for a cell in the prelate's dungeons and quite likely death. Okay, I have to go. Wait, 3 of my items are hiding somewhere in the ruins of the city. The ones the Inquisitor wrongly accused of treason. I beg you find them and protect them against the demons and vigilantes like Holrun. They will not rest until they find them. If there's anything else you can do to save Canibris, please do. Ilk, stranger, wait. You spared Raymond despite what that mad Inquisitor told you. Your own voice comes from another. Oh, hang on. I forgot to remove the spell. Hope Hormone's dogs aren't lurking nearby. Ilks, a pale youth materializes before you. His face looks haggard from lack of sleep. He's clearly pleased to be speaking to someone. Okay, so you're one of Desan's adepts that tried to break into the Wardstone? Yes, I am Ilk's Clerics of Desna, and one of my people who answered the call of the voice in dreams. Someone unknown made contact with us through our dreams, telling us about the demon's plans. We learned that the demons were planning to attack Canibris to do something terrible to our wardstone, which already carries the taint of corruption. Prelate Homer refused to heed our warnings. We had to make a choice. We could either throw up our hands and pull back or take action even though it could cost us our lives. But what heartless person could stand by in the face of such deadly threat? Let's see. What were you planning to do with the wardstone? Our plan was to get to it and then follow our instincts. There were three of us, a cleric, a mage, and a bard. Between us, we knew a lot. We're capable of a great deal. If we had enough time, I'm sure we could have figured out what's wrong with the wardstone and how to heal it, but they didn't give us time. Yes, the local commanders got roped into dealing with this. Some idiot kids trying to break into the wardstone. Apparently some of ours. But who even knows these days, Sealess Eyes? I know there's no evil in you. I can sense things like that. But what you did was so stupid and impulsive. Someone could have got hurt. I know from experience. So we're going to go chaotic. How could a zealot like Whole Run become the respected defender of Canibris? His faith is strong, incredibly strong. The people of the city have seen him fighting on the front lines time after time. I myself remember feeling dumbstruck the first time I saw that gruff old man slaying demons in a fit and righteous fury. The people living on the edge of the abyss need protecting more than anything else, and that's why they are prepared to forgive their protector almost anything, even prejudice, paranoia, and the death of innocence. Lytor, known as Hogblade, he's a witch hunter too, but a good deal more rational and even-tempered. I want to trust him completely, and Lytor always conducts a thorough investigation before dragging a victim to the fire. It's our bad luck that Lytor left Canibris in pursuit of some particular vicious hags 2 weeks before they attacked. If he were here, he wouldn't have let Whole Run attack Raymond. On the other hand, if he were here, he wouldn't have escaped after trying to get to the wardstone. We'd all be in a cellar right now. Okay. Where are your fellow worshippers? How many are there? Or, fortunately or unfortunately, I do not know where they are. We split up to confuse the Inquisitors who were chasing us. Alright. Wait, doesn't the teachings that there's always a chance for miracle? Maybe you are a chance. Help track down my friends and protect them. Alright, I'm willing to help. Listen, my friends are called Aranka and Thal. Thal the Wallflower. Aranka is an amazing singer and a truly beautiful girl. She has plenty of friends and fans. She probably blended into the crowd somewhere. Okay. Wallflower is a mage, but I don't think he'll risk using magic. It'll only bring the Inquisitors down on him. He'll be harder to find. You better find Aranka first. She might know where Wallflower is. Please find them and protect them against the demons and the Inquisitors. I will await news in the goddess's temple. I hope our mystery helper will send us a new message that will reveal what is to come from the demons. Go, may does not be with you, stranger. Okay. That was a lot of reading. We need to get out of here. We need to go rest.
Move out.
So let's go do that. Okay, so we got Blackwing Library. And we have the Party House, Tower of Estrad, Topaz Solution, Worms Mansion, Turbade Residence. Okay. And the Gray Garrison's right there. Let's go ahead and head back to Defender's Hearts. We got stuff to do. Okay. Yep. Alright, what do we got here? Oh god. It's Nino.
Wearing a robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check. Crazy eyes? Check. Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. Everything is ready for the experiment.
The woman produces a crumpled piece of paper from her sleeve and takes notes.
An audience. Problematic, but not critical. You there, boy. Stay out of this. It is counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific scientific progress.
The woman turns to you, and for a moment she focuses her wandering, distracted gaze on your face. What?
Who's that? I don't know her.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird.
The
Who's
cult-
there with you?
The cultist's fingers points her away.
Who? Oh, them. Just an audience. They don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment.
We're gonna shrug and remain silent.
In the name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
She produces a pencil and a crumpled piece of paper from her sleeve.
We will not answer to you.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all powerful.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
Lore religion. Check pass. Actually, it's Azargal, a glaive made of red adamantine.
That is correct. But still, boy, no prompting, please.
The woman turns to you with a glimmer of interest in her eyes.
This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please name Lord Baphomet's sacred animal.
A bull! Of course, everybody knows that.
Yep. And a cow.
All right. It's Oroch, as a matter of fact.
I'd like to ask you to stop prompting them, but it seems they could do with a prompt or two.
The woman throws a vague glance at you.
It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in widest scientific circles.
Damn it. She's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
Wow.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one.
Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Please, ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
B-A-F-A... Oh, screw it. To hell with Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
Yikes.
Hey, wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up, and her entire entourage too!
The experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't interrupt.
They'll beg me to stop.
That was pretty funny.
The result is statistically predictable, especially considering their intelligence level. What about you, boy? Are you ready to answer some questions for the good of science? Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomade prefer?
Oh. Succeed at lore religion tech. You're absolutely convinced that the correct answer is red and white.
This answer is correct. It is comforting to meet at least one educated person in the melting pot of ignorance that is Canabras today. Let's proceed. Did Aradin take part in any crusade before he died?
You know for sure that Arrow had died not long before the world wound opened up.
Your answer is correct. Aradin's death dates to 4606, and that is precisely the year when the world wound was opened. The first crusade started back in 4622.
We gotta love these skill checks. It's really cool.
Your knowledge would make Mendev's crusaders proud. My final question is, what is the title that Aurilu Vorlesh bears? Is she the architect of the world wound, the lord of the labyrinth, or the border inquisitor of the shapeless abyss?
You are positive that Aurilu Vorlish is known as the architect of the world womb.
That's correct. Most excellent. You successfully answered all of my questions. Splendid. Amazing. This is a breakthrough. I thank you for your cooperation.
The woman breaks off, looks at you, and catches her breath.
Seems to me that I owe you an explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary, future author of the great Encyclopedia Galarianica, and rector of all Absalom's universities at once. Future rector, I should say. I also know several spells.
The woman blinks several times. I'm just going to say we have to go now.
Boy, hold on. I have a business proposition for you. I would like to hire you as my follower for future expeditions to the World Wound. Your duties will include helping me with experiments, running errands, and probably writing down my quotes for the edification of future generations. Truth be told, I have no money to pay you. But you will be aiding the progress of science, and that is its own reward.
I'll just say I agree.
Excellent. You're hired. To think that I finally found someone to accompany me. 27 Crusaders before you said no. Not one of them saw the undeniable appeal of my offer. Your first assignment is to take me to a safe place. I have to admit that today's experiment has left me quite tired.
Alright, we can switch her out for Amber, because Amber's about to die anyway. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all.